Hey, how you doing today? Today what we're working on is a sprinkler system, okay, and the pressure vacuum relief, okay. And when I turned on the water this year, right out of here, see that big crack? Okay, water was spraying out of here like crazy. Also had a pretty good leak coming from here, which is only hand tight. I guess we should have known to, when it's blown out, just to save yourself a problem, you should just pour that out in case your valve's bad. Okay, it's shut off underneath. But in the wintertime, after it's blown out, you should probably just let this drain, you know what I'm saying? And that would avoid problems like this. And while you're at it, you might as well take this one off too. But what I've done is I've picked up one, I've picked up another one. Now the fittings on this one are backwards, but I have enough room in there. I don't think anybody's gonna really complain too much. If I have to reach in there, you know what I mean? My hand fits in both. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut here and a cut here. I'm going to look in the fittings box and we're going to find two of these fittings. I'm going to put them in there. Okay. And what I'm going to use to cut them off with is this tool here. Now this is an easy repair, but you're looking at, that thing's $100. Maybe more, depends where you get it and depends which one you actually buy. But here's my cutter. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put it right in the middle. I want to try to get a nice cut. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this right-handed. I want a nice square one. Oh, my little tool's messing up here a little bit. I'm gonna have to free that up and I'll show you what to do. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unscrew these, taking note of the orientation. This one here I don't have to because it's just flat. Then I'm gonna screw them to the other one using some tape, and better look at the crack caused by the freezing. Now, I could have just replaced this, but my boss gave me this one to replace it with. So that's what we're going to do. And I'll probably save this one for spare parts. But as you can see, I've got it together. I've got the Permatex there and the Permatex up here. Pretty sure it's going to be tight. It's going to fit together just like that. I got it going on there. I'm going to use two of those connections fittings. This is what I use. I use my primer, and then I use my glue. Okey-doke. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the primer around here. Then I'm going to prime inside my fittings. Then I'm going to glue inside half of my fittings, and then I'm going to set half of the fitting on there and fitting onto there. Okay. Now this is a piece of gutter laying here that is going to be replaced, so I'm not really going to worry too much. Oh, we got some clear primer. That's really nice. Okay, you just spin it around there. I get the top. Since it's clear, you know what I mean? Yeah, inside the fitting. And I grab my other fitting. around. Here, I'm gonna do this. You get the idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do that off camera. Get it nice and glued. You can't see me, but I am gluing the slip fitting on. Glue, and I always give them a little twist right there at the end to do it. Now what I'll do is I'll clean these fittings and glue those, and then I'll be putting it together. Alrighty, there it is installed. Didn't take that long. Now I'll replace this plug, put a little tape on there so you just keep the drips away, and put it down, then I'll crawl underneath the basement and turn it on, and we should be good to go. That didn't take too long, and it saved yourself a healthy plumbing trip or cost. You can see that the valve is on there, and the valve is on there, and no leaks. All right, there it is. Thanks a lot for watching. Crashman out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.